as we looked at in the first video, that state of normalcy for yourself.
The new P2 lessons happening in advisory have many people asking questions. What are the lessons for? Why start them now? Today we'll answer these questions and more.
So we're always looking at ways to be able to help students to be able to act, a certain way positively, be able to not be negative sometimes in responses, and to understand of the ways that we should act as adults. And as we become high school students soon and we start to interact with the community more, we need to be able to have those social skills to be able to do that.
According to Ingenta Connect, social emotional learning is the process through which all young people and adults acquire and apply the knowledge, skills, and attitudes to manage emotions, feel and show empathy for others, maintain supportive relationships, and make responsible and caring decisions. Not only are the students learning from the lessons, but so are the teachers.
I think it's a valuable message, and I think they're valuable lessons to be learned. For example, the most recent lesson we were doing was on forgiveness, and it talked about how forgiveness is not necessarily for the other person, but for yourself. Those are lessons that I'm even learning from. So I think if you really pay attention to the lessons, there's a lot to take away from them.
I think it's important for the kids to be able to kind of wrestle with these scenarios, but it also gives the teachers an opportunity to step away from the content that they have to teach to connect more with our kids. Because in middle school, it's not just about the content that you're learning, the things that you're learning. It's about building relationships, modeling for kids how to have effective relationships, how to air your grievances in a positive way that you can then, work a friendship back together.
Students have many different opinions about the P2 lessons. We talked to some students here at East about their pros and cons.
They're entertaining. You hear explanations about different things that other people like and know more about.
I like the lessons, because it shows people what to do.
I feel like there's some good meaning behind the lessons because some of them that we've been doing have been productive and have been helpful.
Students say the biggest issue about the P2 lessons is the time it takes away from academic support.
I don't really like them because you don't really have enough time to work on homework.
I don't like the advisory lessons because I feel like they take up unneeded time. We used to be able to do so much with our advisory, and now it feels like it's quite limited.
While the lessons can help the students, they are also a challenging switch.
I think the toughest thing about the lessons is we're trying to change a culture in advisory that's existed for quite some time. For example, these 8th grade students, it's a big switch in advisory. So, in trying to introduce these lessons and change what we do in advisory, we're also somewhat battling against what we used to do in advisory and what people were used to.
Though the program may be controversial, the district has said the P2 lessons are here to stay. This has been Adelaide reporting for Trojan TV.